What Trump really wants, he wanted it in the first term, he wants it now. He wants to make the biggest trade deal in history. And that means a deal with China. He doesn't really think of the bigger political military implications. That's not of interest to him. He's focused on that trade deal.
When people like you talk about him being more focused on a big, beautiful deal with China than anything else, I guess the people who are the most frightened on earth are probably the Taiwanese, because their greatest fear, logically enough, is if they could just get sold out in the name of that big deal. That, if you want to caricature it, that Trump could sell Taiwan out for soybeans. Are they right to be scared of that?
They should be scared. In the first term, Trump would be sitting behind the resolute desk in his office, a gift of Queen Victoria to an American president at the time. It's a very big desk. Trump would pull out one of his Sharpie pens and he'd point to the tip and he'd say, "See that? That's Taiwan." He'd point to the desk and say, "That's China." That's his impression of the worth of Taiwan, and it's a bad misimpression, but it shows he would trade anything if need be.
President Trump cares about being seen as a brilliant deal maker. He knows that nothing matters to Xi Jinping more than Taiwan. So in order to be a good deal maker, Trump would need something absolutely astonishingly large and shiny and impressive in return. And because there's nothing large enough and shiny enough that China would be willing to give, that's what keeps Taiwan safe. I heard that more than once. Have you heard that? And does that reassure you?
No, it doesn't, because Trump believes the world is what he says it is. It's not that he lies. It's not that he knows the difference between truth and falsehood and consciously chooses falsehood. He just makes things up.